What's up, family? Welcome to another episode of Conscious Culture. This is the one place where we're going to keep it 100 because we're family. We're going to talk about trending topics, and we're going to make sure we stay connected to our true inner selves. Now, before the panelists come on, we got to take care of some house rules, all right? Smash the like button, share if you haven't already, subscribe, and most of all, comment. We want you to be included in the conversation. In less than 30 seconds, I'm coming back with my co-host, and we're going to start today's show.
Why can't I hear anything? Oh my God, now I can.
That's me, Thomas. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode. I was muted.
I was like, wait a minute.
Because I heard, it done happened again. He about to start fussing. I was like, hold on. Don't say that, Thomas. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Conscious Culture. It's episode 4. We got a really good show ahead of you today. Let's talk about it, all right? Number one, we're talking about the question of the day, the would you rather. Now, what you should know about the question of the day is the panelists never know what I'm going to ask. So this is the only thing we talk about that they have no idea what I'm going to present, all right? So that's number one, the question of the day, the would you rather. Number two, code switching. Is it necessity or compromise? You do know what code switching is, right? If you don't, we're going to talk about it. Number three, self-care strategies. How do you self-care? Number four, mental illnesses. Understanding and acceptance of mental illnesses. So we're going to be discussing all of that today. But before we get started, Kashai, you're in the hot seat. Tell us who you are. Introduce yourself.
Okay, well, I'm Kashai, and I'm a member of SafeSpace. I enjoy the communication we have with each other. I enjoy just being able to bounce things off of someone that has a listening ear, and that's me.
All right. John?
Yeah, I'm John Ford, a member of SafeSpace, and just glad to be here on this evening.
All right. Thomas?
I'm Thomas, and I'm the loudmouth of the group.
Right.
I'm not allowed to say anything, you know what I'm saying, but I keep it 100 every time.
I love it.
I'm creative. I live in New York, and I am a member of SafeSpace, and this is my family, my community, and I'm excited for this episode.
I love it. JP.
Hello, people. I'm Jennifer Palmer, short JP, as you see on the screen. I am too a member of Safe Space, a community in which I enjoy. I love the camaraderie with each one of my safe spacers. So enjoy the show tonight.
Absolutely. And my name is Victor Hill. I'm just a whole lowly servant of God doing the best I can in a dark world. All right. Okay. If you have not shared, do me a favor and share. If you have not shared, share. If you have not shared, share, because we are about to get into, hold on, I got to go over here, the question of the day. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Oh, Lord, hold on. Oh, Lord. You know what, y'all? You know what I done mess around and did? I hope I didn't chat GPT my question of the day, and now I can't. Hold on. Explore trying to sing. I'm so embarrassed. Hold on for a second.
Would you rather?
Okay.
No.
No, yeah, I still got it. Hold on. Oh my God. This is so stupid. All right. Would you rather Number one, have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future, but every time you use it, you lose a day from your life. That's number one. Number two, be able to read minds, but you can't turn it off. Constantly hearing the thoughts of everyone around you. All right. Number three, have the power to change one event in your past, but as a consequence, you completely forget the last 5 years of your life.
Oh my God.
All right, y'all ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do I need to go over it again?
Oh, they pretty bad, but why not?
Should I read it over again? Okay, I'm gonna read it over again. One more thing. So, number one, you have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future, but every time you use it, you lose a day off of your life. Number two, you're able to read minds, but you can't turn it off, and you're constantly hearing the thoughts of everyone around you. Or number three, you have the power to change one event in your past, but as a consequence, you completely forget the last 5 years of your life. Because Shy, you're in the hot seat. The clock starts now.
It's not hard for me. I go for that losing a day out of my life because I can't listen to these people talk and all this stuff constantly. Because you know what people be thinking?
Right.
Oh my God. Right. Yeah.
So you would rather be able to see 10 minutes in the future, but every time you use it, you lose a day off your life.
Yeah, I'll take that.
All right. John, what you got?
I'm going to take the last one because I'm trying to keep all my days.
Okay.
So the last one was I could change the event.
Yeah, you can change one event,
past, right?
but you completely forget about the last 5 years of your life.
Oh, somebody tell me about the last 5 years, so I take the last one.
Oh, that's a good one, John.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
What did he say? What did he say?
He said somebody can tell you about the last 5 years and it'll be okay.
Yeah. So that's
I mean, feelings and emotions.
As much as people got possible run off at the mouth, they're gonna tell me about the last 5 years.
Okay, got it. All right, Thomas, what you got?
Number two, I think I already have the ability to hear people's thoughts.
Oh.
And
but you would constantly hear them.
I want to know what y'all talking about me.
But you can't cut it off.
I can't cut it off. No.
Yeah, that means
I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go for number one was
you lose one day if you use it for 10 minutes. You can
look into the future.
Okay, so Thomas is choosing number one. Have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future, but every time you use it, you lose a day off of your life. Woo! Good God. Jennifer, what you got?
Well, I'm going to go with the same thing John chose, the last one. Again, I agree with him. Somebody can tell me what the last 5 years of my life was about to help me remember it.
Okay.
Because I want all my lives. I want to live as long as I can. And I don't want to constantly hear everybody's thoughts and you can't shut it off.
Yeah,
I already have racing thoughts at times. So, no, that's not going to work.
Right. I am going to say number one because number three, I can be manipulated. Because think about it. What if you erase an event and people conspire, be like, okay, well now, when he asked, tell him this. So I would rather, oh, you know how you can manipulate it, y'all? So the lottery, gambling. I don't care about no day. If I can go to Las Vegas, make a bet, look 10 minutes in advance.
Yeah.
Win $5 million.
Okay.
I'll do that 5 times. 5 times 5, 20. No, I need to, let me see. I need to up the stakes. 10, no, 20 million. Anyway, point is number one. Number one is what I would do. Hey, you guys let me know in the comments now. I don't see a lot of, hold on. I don't see a lot of comments commenting. But if you're watching, do me a favor and comment, please. It is very important. And to do me also a favor to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. It is very important. You are watching. Let me stop the clock because I don't want to hear Thomas. You are watching a very special episode of Conscious Culture. It's episode 4 of Conscious Culture. Now, let me share with you what we have ahead. Code switching. Mario Lopez was under fire because he was he's been accused of code switching, and we want to talk about code switching. Is it necessary? Do you have to do it sometimes? We're going to talk about self-care strategies, and then we're going to end the show talking about mental illness and we're not going to end the show there. We're going to be talking about mental illness, understanding and acceptance, and then we'll end the show with faith in God or in self. All right. Before we continue on, we're going to play this quick advertisement, and we will be back. Hold on. And we will be back in less than a minute. I would love for you to join our email community. In the description box of this video is a link. You click it, put your name and email address in the information, press submit, and you are going to be a part of our email community. But guess what? You got to check your spam box because there's a double opt-in. So you got to confirm that you truly meant to sign up. Would you like to be notified every time we go live? There's a simple way to do that. Join our free text club. All you got to do is text V Terrell Hill to this number, 833-458-3658. You just text it. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658. All right, this is the last announcement, and then we're going back to the content. I am gifted to help people become their best self, and I want to offer you a free consultation. There has never been one person that has had a free consultation with me that did not leave better than when they came, all right? All of that information I just went over is in the description box connected to this video. All right, let's get back to the content. Welcome to another episode of Conscious Culture. My name is V Terrell Hill. I got my good friends Kashai, John, Thomas, and Jennifer Palmer with me today, and we're going to have a conversation. Next up in the conversation is code switching, all right? Now, before we talk about code switching, I'm going to play a couple of clips. I'm going to read some tweets, and then we're going to get into the conversation, all right? Here's the first clip that we're going to play.
El Bigotón. Got my friend Funes right here. We got some classics. Ceviche de camarón con mayonesa. I like it with mayonnaise. This is basically a shrimp tostada. I like the salty, kind of sweet combo right there. Then we've got a cocktail de camarón.
Now, what you're listening to is this is Mario Lopez talking to his friend about the type of Mexican food he likes to eat, okay? So listen to the way he is talking, all right?
Right here. Ooh. Right, you get down on that? I got some Valentina, we got Porfis, but I like the guacamaya. So I get right there. You put that on tostadas I put too? That on tostadas too. All right, let me try let me get that. Oh no, this is a good one right here though. It might be a little too spicy for you. Always Modelo time. Funes don't drink, he's good. I'm not so disciplined. He remembers. Okay, all right, here we go. These are fire.
Okay, so y'all listen to that. Now, here is another clip of Mario Lopez. Hold on, here we go.
Exam. You haven't got one yet, bro?
You're bugging me about it all day. Why didn't you?
So we interviewed this guy on the radio show, James Pickens Jr., and he asked me have I gotten mine. I said I haven't, but I'm about that age, about to hit the fifth level.
Do y'all hear a difference?
Yes.
Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So now let's read some tweets real quick, and then we'll talk about it. All right. Tweet number one said, where'd it go? Tweet number one said, child, everybody knew Mario Lopez was Mexican. We shocked that he knows. Hold on. Tweet number two says, Mario Lopez was born to immigrant parents, is a Trump supporter, and code switches when enjoying Modelo and I don't know how to pronounce that. It doesn't get more first generation American Mexican than that. The third tweet I screenshot says, remember when Mario Lopez spoke out against the trans community? and told Candace Owens that children exploring their gender identity was a weird trend and dangerous? Yeah, I remember. Okay, so when he put this video up, this one here, I'll play it again.
Not that spicy, but it's good. But it got good flavor. It got a little kick, but good flavor. All right. I like going with the.
People were like, "Hold on, we're used to this guy."
And I said, "Can I ask you, has the procedure changed? I got to imagine with modern technology and medical."
All right, the clock starts right now. Well, before I start the clock, Kashai, let's talk about code switching. Is it necessary? Is it a compromise of your identity? Let's talk about it.
I don't think it's a compromise, especially for me. I can talk. I live in Alabama, so of course sometimes it's more people be more comfortable with me if I have a little bit more twang. Also, I have Creole and Louisiana descent, so when I go home, I relax and talk another kind of way. I mean, unfortunately, we live in the United States, and everybody's not comfortable with your different nationalities. They want you to conform to them. And that's sad but true. I mean, it goes all the way down to our hair. I can't work at the bank with my hair a certain kind of way. They say you can, but I don't know anybody that's a CEO that looks like that. Just being honest. It's just a stereotypical way that you have to change yourself. And it's sad, but it's true.
Gotcha. Okay, so you are perfectly okay with code switching. You think it's a necessity.
I've done it. I do it multiple times, all the time. Unfortunately,
fair enough.
I don't want to.
Fair enough. John, you're up in the hot seat, sir. What you got?
I think it mostly just depends on you and who you are. You know, I feel as Black people, we do have to do a lot of code switching, especially if you come from different areas where dialect is a problem. Like, for example, my dad is from King Street, South Carolina, so he speaks Gullah.
Oh, wow.
And my granddad, his father, I didn't understand a word he would say half the time. But I noticed when my dad is not around his family, his language is basically normal, you know. But when he's around my granddad and others, he talks that Gullah, and it's, you know, and I just like, okay, yeah. So I just think it depends on who you are, the time you're in. With that little clip with Mario, I just think that he was adjusting to the people he was around at that time, even though I don't like him. So, you know, I give him a break there.
Okay. Wow. Y'all are being very generous. All right, Thomas, what's up?
This is really good because I was just thinking about how we as Black people had to code switch to survive. It's like the survival of the fittest, you know. But I think the power comes when you know who you are, and you walk in that, you know, and that power, and you don't have to code switch, because you know who you are, and any room that you walk in, you know, they have to conform to you. That's somebody who knows who they are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's me. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I do code switch, and it's I'm not thinking about it. It's not a conscious thought. You know what I mean?
Automatic.
It's automatic.
Wow.
Growing up, you know, moving around a lot, being a military child, you know, I had to assimilate quickly. You know what I'm saying? And because I had to feel safe.
Right.
So I got used to putting on a different mask and changing my accent, and yeah, to feel like a part of the team, or you know.
Gotcha.
it's sad, but I think it's a necessity to live.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
So
survive.
three people say, oh,
Yeah.
go ahead. 3 people say necessity. Jennifer, what's up?
Oh man, to be honest, it can really be both. It depends on the situation that you're in and the environment that you're in. To me, I think the necessity falls when at your workplace or when you're in a professional environment or a business meeting or something like that. But when you're just hanging out with your family and friends, you know, just out and about, then I think it comes a compromise then because you're still able to be who you are, but you still have to be conscious of where you're at.
Right.
So you have to like for me, an example, I've been wearing hoodies here lately, but I know I'm a black female in America.
Right.
So I just can't wear my hoodies like everybody else.
Right.
So when I step into a building, step into a store, anything of that nature, I immediately take my hoodie off to show my face, to show who I am. Because that's a necessity for me to survive. And I'm also compromising as well because in order to survive, make it a necessity, you're compromising who you are and what you are. So that's why I say it can be a little bit of both.
Yes.
Interesting. Now KFC says, boy, oh boy, Shannon Sharp has stopped all code switching. Now, Shannon, I don't even understand how Shannon has 100%, especially with this new podcast he has with Ocho Cinco, how we pronounce his name. They just straight up. Ocho Cinco. Yeah. Club Shay Shay is wild. And I'm actually surprised because I thought that he would keep up the appearances or whatever. Let's see. I think it depends. I live in Atlanta. I don't have to change the way I talk, the way I dress, what I wear. Atlanta is full of Black entrepreneurs, well, full of entrepreneurs, period. It's just as many entrepreneurial people and gig economy folks than they are corporate folks in Atlanta. And then you got people in entertainment, and you got to think about it. Like in Atlanta, you could make 6 figures just being a part of the groupie of a B-lister. You know what I'm saying? So it's different than when I was in North Carolina, where I could not be who I am right now and do as well as I'm doing in North Carolina. I would have to, well, first of all, I'm an entrepreneur. That don't count. When I used to substitute teach, that's a better one. When I used to substitute teach, the way I dressed, I couldn't dress like that in a North Carolina school. They would call the school board. They were like, well, no, you can't come here like this. Who is this? But in Atlanta, it don't matter. So I think it all depends. I think the thing is with Mario Lopez, though, I don't think he's ever shown that much of his Mexican pride. And to be honest with you, with his politics too, I think it made a lot of people think that he was whitewashed. So then when he comes on eating and drinking Modelo and with the bros and talking like the bros, everybody was like, huh? But then you got to realize too, Mario Lopez is in entertainment. And the particular type of entertainment he's in is very white-centered. So he can't go there being, M dog from the Mexican streets. I don't know. I'm not that guy. But you know what I'm saying? So I think it's a necessity in certain areas. And in certain areas, I don't think it's needed. And I think it's up to the person to choose when it is. And I think there are times, and in conclusion for me, where it's good to buck up against the prick. Even though you know it's not healthy for it, do it anyway. I did it. We're working at the local television station. I wasn't never supposed to show my tattoos. And all I did was roll up. And then the next dress down Friday, I would roll up the sleeve. And by the time I was there 6 months, people were asking, oh, your tattoos are so nice. They didn't even realize I slow walked them the whole time. So that's that. Any last comments? We got 50 seconds on the clock. Any last comments? Everybody's good to go? All right, bet. All right. So if you're just coming on, welcome to Cultures. Welcome to Culture Conscious. This is episode 4 of Culture Conscious. If you're wondering who are these people with me, these people are my family. We are part of a private community called SafeSpace, and we love each other. We appreciate each other, and we talk all types of things from spirituality to is Tupac dead or not? And we did some Kiki Palmer talk on TikTok last night. So all the things. Do me a favor if you're just coming on, like, subscribe if you haven't, and comment. If you're watching the show, I think there's 10 people watching right now, but there's nobody commenting. Come on and say something to me. Don't leave me hanging, especially if you're on to support. It doesn't look good for the algorithm for you to be watching this long and not doing anything because it's like the content is not moving you. So if you're on and you're not, like, if you just got it playing, but you're not near your phone, just turn it off and come back later when you can comment because you're not doing us no favors, okay? All right, so next, I'm gonna play this commercial real quick, and then when we come back, sorry, I had to let the people know because they ain't doing us no favors over here. I'm gonna play this quick commercial, 1 minute, and then we're coming back. I would love for you to join our email community. In the description box of this video is a link. You click it, put your name and email address in the information, press submit, and you are going to be a part of our email community. But guess what? You gotta check your spam box because there's a double opt-in. So you gotta confirm that you truly meant to sign up. Would you like to be notified every time we go live? There's a simple way to do that. Join our free text club. All you gotta do is text V Terrell Hill to this number, 833-458-3658. You just text it. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658. All right, this is the last announcement, and then we're going back to the content. I am gifted to help people become their best self, and I want to offer you a free consultation. There has never been one person that has had a free consultation with me that did not leave better than when they came, all right? All of that information I just went over is in the description box connected to this video. All right, let's get back to the content. Welcome to Conscious Culture, episode 4. I got my family with me, the Safe Spacers, Kashai, John, Thomas, and JP. Now, there are more Safe Spaces in our private community, but these are the ones that dared to come on live with me every Wednesday, all right? The next topic we're talking about today, self-care strategies, all right? Now, don't go anywhere because after this topic, we still got mental illness and faith in God or in self, all right? Self-care strategies. What does self-care mean to you, all right? Let us know what self-care means to you, and then let us know what you do to practice self-care. All right, Kashai, you're in the hot seat.
Okay, so I try to make time for myself. A lot of times when we get a day off, everybody pencils in what they want you to do on your day off. Mm-hmm. So to keep myself from getting totally overwhelmed, sometimes I just don't tell people I got that day off, so I can navigate it myself.
That's good.
My other one is, like I said, always being able to say no. At first, I was not that person to be able to say no. But you know, my mom is a person that's very hard to say no to because she can get this tone like you know, ruin her life and she'll never be the same. So I had to, since I know she does that, I already prepare myself before I tell her no. And I don't elaborate on the no. I just say because when you elaborate on it, they end up convincing you to do it. So there's no elaboration. It's just I had to take a page out my dad's book. When he said no, we didn't ask him nothing else because he ain't saying nothing else.
Right. I think we can all practice that. Pastor John, what you got?
Yep.
I really have just really started concentrating more on taking care of myself. For years, I feel like I've neglected myself, just running the road, always doing different things. So I intentionally take time out to do things to just tend to me, whether that's go to Planet Fitness and, you know, do whatever I do there. Because, you know, I do pretty good. But when it comes to the weights, it's horrible. But I do what I do there. I also intentionally leave the house at least twice a week. If it's just to go for a ride, because I work from home. So if it's just to get out, to go for a ride, or to go to lunch by myself, I just make sure I get that me time to do something that I like to do to take care of myself.
Got it. All right, Thomas, what you got? Thomas? Thomas? You might have froze up.
Yeah.
All right, Thomas, we'll go after JP. What you got?
Oh man, self-care is definitely important. I love to watch sports myself. I love to watch, good movies, drama, action, no scary movies, but I have. That's pretty much what I do. I just take a little time out for myself. I journal. I talk to my family, stuff like that. We sit up and watch movies, like I said, together. I pretty much decompress.
Jennifer, it is a good time for you to talk to Thomas because that noise in the background is coming.
Thomas, fix that noise. Go in your bathroom.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to cut everything off. I'm so
I knew
sorry.
he was gonna live with that.
We love you though. We love you, Thomas.
So embarrassed.
I don't know. You a little off today. You mustn't do no self-care.
Right. He ain't no self-care today. He probably
get you.
Oh God! When he come back, he gonna come back talking mad junk, Jennifer.
Yeah, he is. I'm ready. All
right, go ahead, Jennifer. What were you saying?
But I was just saying, I just take some time out for myself at the end of the day. I decompress. I catch up on some things that I need to catch up on. Checking my emails, definitely checking the circles, see what's in the discussion, what you posted.
Please.
Things of that nature. Checking text messages as I need to. And just, listening to other things or reading other things from time to time. It's not like a consistent thing. I read a lot. I need to start back reading, but I do read when I do get a chance. But like I say, my thing is football and basketball.
Love. All right. So for me, Saturdays after prayer on Saturdays, if you want to prayer is, the private community has prayer at 8:30 every Saturday morning. I have a 2-hour window to squeeze some consultations in. And then after that, I'm off until Monday. What do I do? And I'm going to read y'all's comments in a second. What do I do? One of my favorite things to do is to go get massages. I love massages. Then I love to go eat, right? And then get my AirPods, get a cup of water, and prop my phone up with the water, and then scroll through TikTok, laugh, and eat. And let me tell you, I have a ball all by myself. I mean, I have a good time. And I don't know I'm pretty sure people be looking at me like, this man is nuts. But I'll be in a restaurant scrolling, laughing, and eating. Or I'll be home like I did Sunday. I didn't want to go anywhere. So Sunday, I scrolled on TikTok until I got tired. And then I went to my couch because my couch sleeps way better than my bed does. Way better. And I slept the whole day away. So between TikTok, massages, food, and sleep. Now, one thing now, I'll tell you what's my weakness. I love a good conversation. Get me somebody and I just get to yapping back and forth, add a little good gossip in it. Hey, it got to be a balanced conversation. We need to be a little spiritual, a little gossip, then go back to spirituality, and then go back to the gossip. Good stuff. That's some good stuff to me, baby. So that is how I self-care. Any other things I do, like reading and meditating, because this is my job as well, and I do a lot of reading and meditating to work. I'm finding out that some of the things that I suggest for others to do, I feel like I'm starting to clock in to do. So now I have to start doing other things. Oh, let me tell you. They're right up the block. Oh, in March, please, y'all remind me to show y'all this place. We got to walk up there. Okay, there is a space 2-3 blocks from my house. In the middle of the road is this pond with water. and I love to go out there and sit. Oh, love. All right, so that's that. All right, Sharon. Hey, Sharon Morrison. Hey, now listen, Safe Spacers. Sharon Morrison is a part of our email community. And so, yeah, so hey, Sharon, y'all just say hey to Sharon. Hi, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
So Sharon says she goes to outdoors and downtime. Falana says, I don't think I code switch just because of how I was raised. No, Falana, you don't code switch. You are the same everywhere you go. I am a witness. Vernita says, yes, saying no is becoming my friend. And if I have a day off, there are very few people who will know. I love that. I love that. Falana says, I read, relax, color. Ooh, color. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so where'd it go? I lost it. Where'd it go? Oh, I relax, color, sleep in, and binge. Oh, Netflix is good. That's a good one. On sometimes Friday nights, I'll get my cover. I'll have my little tray with my water, little snacks, and I will watch TV to 4 a.m. Now, back in the day, before I stopped eating before 8:30, I would order me a pizza like at 11 o'clock at night. Or some crab. I wake up swollen Saturday morning, can't have C, get up. Okay. Read, relax, color, sleep, and binge. Now, Vernita says self-care is also hair, nails, walking in the park. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, Vernita. Being in nature. Sit and people watch. Now, I love the people watch. Now, that conversation I was talking about where you add a little gossip in that, add people watching to that, and give me some ice cream. Ooh. All right. And then they're saying, hey, Sharon. All right. I think we did good. We got 1 minute left. I'm not going to let the buzzer go out because time is in here. KFC says I go to museums for relaxation. I'm a geek. Oh, and in Atlanta, every first Friday, the High Museum, they open it up. It's like a club. So the first floor is drinks, DJs, and dancing. Then you can go up amongst all that noise and go look at the exhibits. And it is like the best of both worlds. It is a wonderful situation. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. But that's,
can I say something?
Oh, go ahead, John. Let me start the clock then. No, just playing. Go ahead.
So I just was watching YouTube earlier today, and I saw your daily vlog, a day in the life with V. Terrell Hill.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you really do a lot of self-care.
Yes,
I mean,
does.
that whole video was just so relaxing. It was like, how strategic you are about everything, your breakfast. I'm like, this guy really has a good time. Didn't see any stress there.
Well, his old man Sarah eating self.
No, listen. I be stressed.
Stressed?
No.
How?
How? When?
This man is
where?
He ate a good.
See, you eat your grapes every day.
Yeah.
You drink your water.
They go for
You
walks.
eat salmon.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out when you get stressed.
I don't know.
Maybe it's me. Maybe I need a gratitude journal. Maybe
You do.
I mean, I was getting relaxed and looking at your routine.
Exactly. I'm like, he free as a bird.
Relaxing. I said,
over here.
Yes, it was.
Do y'all believe this? Tell me in the I'm speech. I was thinking, okay, fine.
That ain't stressful. You didn't show any.
That ain't stress. Hey, you don't know what stress is.
No traffic. No. I'm like, what stress? What?
I gotta deal with people.
Y'all doing too much. Okay, I tell you what. You know what? Okay, fine. One man's roof is another man's ceiling, or whatever the saying say. Let's keep it moving. All right. Vernita says you have a beautiful home. Oh, well, thank you very much. Hold on. Vernita says TJ is stressful. That was funny. So y'all got an opportunity to meet TJ through the video too. The guy I'm always talking about. He just scared the devil out of me because he just walked in the house. So that's part of my stress. Anyway, all right. Hi, Tommy. How are you? Welcome back.
What did I miss?
Everything. We had a good time.
I'm sorry, I was having
You missed the
technical
song.
difficulties.
You missed the song, Thomas.
Right.
Oh, somebody sang? Who sang? You sang?
Well, no.
He played that music.
No, I need to say this to justify myself. Here it is. I think what it is, Falana was just with me a whole day. And I think she got an opportunity to see what I be having going on. I feel attacked. She said, y'all should be there when he's reviewing the video. You know what?
Hey, Anita.
You know what it is? Maybe my hands are soft. Maybe I don't. You know what? Hold on for a second.
I got soft hands. Yeah, I was like, myself.
I was talking about figuratively, Thomas, not literally. Anyway,
I'm
you know
sorry.
what?
I was getting on the last end of this conversation. I apologize.
No worries. All right. That's fine. I'm going to review my life and figure out, have I just been looking at it all wrong? Moving on. Oh, commercial break. Good. Hold on. Because the way y'all just snatched my whole wig, I don't even know. I feel exposed right now. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. I would love for you to join our email community. In the description box of this video is a link. You click it, put your name and email address in the information, press submit, and you are going to be a part of our email community. But guess what? You got to check your spam box because there's a double opt-in. So you got to confirm that you truly meant to sign up. Would you like to be notified every time we go live? There's a simple way to do that. Join our free text club. All you got to do is text V Terrell Hill to this number, 833-458-3658. You just text it. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658. All right, this is the last announcement, and then we're going back to the content. I am gifted to help people become their best self, and I want to offer you a free consultation. There has never been one person that has had a free consultation with me that did not leave better than when they came, all right? All of that information I just went over is in the description box connected to this video. All right, let's get back to the content. Welcome to Conscious Culture Episode 4. We are a family of folk that love to chat, talk, discuss, grow. We are a community of accountability. And a day soon, we're going to be opening up the doors to SafeSpace, the private community. And you're going to have the opportunity to come behind the scenes with us and grow together with us. The whole point of this show is to display the community that we have together. We don't always agree on things. John likes pumpkin pie. What can we say? You know, Thomas is going to get everybody together. You know, it's what we do. We are a community of we're a family. We are a community. All right. What's next? Mental illness, understanding, and acceptance. All right. Let's tackle this sensitive topic of the mental illness, exploring its hereditary aspects. Do you believe mental illness is hereditary? Do you believe there's still a lot of cultural stigmas associated with therapy, especially among Black men? And one more thing, whether faith and prayer alone are sufficient in managing mental health issues. Okay, let me restart the clock. Kashai, your number one seat today. Let's have it.
You cannot, to me, take care of mental illness the correct way with just the word of God. I know everybody gonna flip out on that, but it's true. It is so true because you got to make some changes. You're gonna have to make some decisions, and you may need some medication. And until people address that issue, you're gonna forever have this problem. You can pray for a person, and you can call it a demon or whatever, but you're gonna have to do these three things. You're gonna have to figure out, because sometimes it's not even sometimes we're stressed and we never deal with it, and it develops into a mental illness. So that's what you gotta. That's what you gotta look at. So to just say, "Well, I prayed about it," I mean, that's good. I'm not knocking that at all. But sometimes you need to talk to a counselor, It may be some body changes that you're having, like a hormonal thing. Say you just had a baby, you got that kind of issue. You might have miscarried. Just because you miscarried don't mean you still don't have baby issues.
Yes.
So it's just a lot of things that us as a people, I just want to say, we just feel like you just keep going on. And it's I know that in my own personal life. That's why I like SafeSpace so much, because our church, the church that I was going to, we had we were doing something like this, and we would talk to each other, and we discussed it, and we actually had somebody that was a therapist, and we had different people that wanted to be involved in it, but they didn't want to share their problems. They just wanted to be the person to listen to them. I don't need you to listen to it. That's what the altar for. I don't need that. I need you to be vulnerable and tell me your issues. We're going to apply the word of God. And we're going to apply medication if need be. Because you could, and that's another thing. You have therapists, you have psychiatrists, you have all these different kind of doctors. You can't just look on one side of that. So it's a combination.
Right.
And you also got to know where you are. If you went to me more than a month, really more than 2 weeks to pray, I need to talk to somebody. Because that's not something that you need to fester. And it can. And it can snowball into something worse. So that's a real big problem. But we don't deal with it. It's important to deal with it. And that's why I love this space so much, because it's therapeutic just to say what the issue that you're having, or to just journal the issue that you're having. When you keep this stuff bottled up, that's why you got so many people out here exploding on folks. They don't talk to anybody, and they just move on. And you'll get to a point you can't move on. You have pushed this issue over and over, and now it's pancaking. It's getting on top of. Okay, I lost my baby. I lost my job. I lost my husband. My rent due. And this stuff started piling up, and these people exploding at Walmart and throwing grease from Arby's because they mad when somebody asked for some more fries. And I mean, they
No, for real.
They out here self-destructing.
That's true.
You tell somebody you can't check in till 3 o'clock, and they,
Good job. We don't.
No, I love it. Go ahead. Good shot.
He's doing great.
Your time? You ain't taking mine.
Sorry, but I'm just saying. I work.
No, that was good, Kashad. That was very good. Yes.
All right, Pastor John, talk to us. Man.
Well, I ain't thinking about no daggone clock. We having a conversation, and the people are listening.
Right.
I ain't worried about no daggone clock.
You done got Thomas started.
Right. He's working now. Now he's
having a dialogue. That's right.
Forget a clock. We having a conversation. Go ahead, Pastor John.
I would give up some of my time because I agree with everything that Kashai has stated. That was a lot of good information. I think one of the issues is that we as a people, we don't like to get our understanding of mental health. I think that all of us are, I think everyone is a step away from having mental illness. If you're not doing the things such as self-care or doing the things to take care of yourself mentally, it can develop into a mental illness. I don't know how we get our people to understand, to accept it, and to get the help that they need. It even starts with children in school, when some parents are told their children have learning disabilities. Do you know how many Black parents are not willing to accept that? Or if they tell them that they may have, symptoms of mental illness, a lot of Black parents are not willing to accept that. They feel like, no, they do what I say do, blah, 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 So I just think that's something that's important and that everybody should really, think about. It's a lot going on, and there's a lot of help out there for you, but you got to be willing to go step out to get that help.
Right. JP, what's up?
Hey, Kashai and John, they said it all pretty much.
I mean,
me having dealt with mental illness and with children, because that's the population I normally work with, and have been dealing with them pretty much co-occurring mental health as well as substance abuse. And a lot of times people are on substance due to having mental illness that they don't want to deal with, or it goes undiagnosed as well. And a lot of the stigma with the Black community with going to therapy and dealing with mental illness. Oh, he's just acting out, or she's just acting out, or that child just crazy, or that child just need a whooping, or whatever the case may be. May just need a consequence. But you need to find out, why is this child acting out? What is really going on with this child? Children just don't act out to a certain degree as they do for no reason. And so I see a lot of that dealing with the Black community, because I used to work with DJJ, the Department of Juvenile Justice, as a master's level therapist, and we had a lot of our young Black guys in there, and they dealt with a lot of mental illness. But we used to have family sessions, and I can count on one hand how many family sessions I had with our Black young boys, because a lot of their families shy away from it, become unavailable. Oh, they just always want to put them on medication. Medication does help, but after a while they get immune to that medication. Okay, let's try something else because he has been on it for so long, or they want to get that check, so to speak. I know I'm just going all over the place with this thing. But just from my experience, that's what I have experienced dealing with our young Black boys. And so we wonder why they are incarcerated at a high rate, in their adolescent years leading up to adulthood as a man, is because their mental illness was not dealt with as a young boy. Not granted, we do have some Black families that do take into consideration and do take care of the mental illness side of their families, but I'm saying in our Black community it's so far in between.
Wow.
It's getting better. I have seen it, have gotten better in these past few years, but again, it's just something that our community has shunned their nose at. So every opportunity I get, I tell people of color, well, my people, go to therapy.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with going to therapy, and going to therapy don't mean you're crazy.
Right. It don't. That's right.
Going to therapy is just pretty much a check-in for you, a guidance for you. Because as a therapist, we're there to help guide a person, help them process, go through the events of their lives. We're not there to just talk. It's an even exchange.
Right.
So that's all I want to say about that.
All right, Thomas.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that was good. This is very personal for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I suffer from mental illness. I take medication. I was I wouldn't say thrown into a mental hospital, but I was there not voluntarily. And I take medication. For a long time, I didn't need no therapist. I didn't want to take medication. But like Kashai was saying, I was experiencing trauma after trauma after trauma after trauma after trauma, and it was piling up. And I almost had a mental breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just so much, and I needed to release. You know what I'm saying? So I got connected with a therapist, and I meet with my therapist regularly every week, every Wednesday, and yeah, it was every other week, but then 2020 like really pushed me in a dark space. The whole pandemic, and then the unrest with the Black community, and how they were just killing our brothers and our uncles and our fathers for nothing, for no reason. and it was traumatic seeing that all day, every day. It was traumatic, and I knew I needed to see a therapist because I needed to get that anger out of me. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
was poisonous. It was killing me. And for Black men, you know, we're raised to be soldiers, you know, providers. You know, we're not raised to be connected with our emotions and how to process our emotions. Black men do not know how to process emotions, and it's seen by their anger. You know what I'm saying? When a man, particularly a Black man, when he feels scared or he feels disappointed, he gets angry and he acts out. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't know how to process those emotions. You know, but I encourage, you know, anyone, you know, who you know is depressed or suffers from anxiety, you know, get connected with a counselor, a therapist, because it'll save your life. It saved my life.
Right.
And I wish Black men felt safe enough to be vulnerable, to ask for help. You know what I'm saying? We need to create more space for Black men to heal and to grow and to express their emotions.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you guys, okay, y'all killed that, man. I don't even know if I need to add anything. Let me read some comments real quick. I reset the clock for 5 minutes. Let's go up here.
They're gonna clap.
PFC.
Just turn it off. Just turn it off. We don't need no clock.
Oh yes, we do. We need clock. We'll be here all night just talking. KFC says it's definitely passed down through hereditary. No, I believe that certain mental illness is hereditary. I believe so. My father says commercial is breaking again in the middle of discussion. Dad, I'm trying to make money. We need these commercial breaks. Okay? Dad, I understand it's disruptive to the flow, but when y'all see those, I don't know what AdSense y'all listen to. What y'all don't know, on our end, I got YouTube set up to drop other commercials in the middle of the conversation. So what they're watching, you might see the numbers drop out of nowhere, is because YouTube snatched them out and put in a commercial in front of their face. We need those commercials, Dad. Sorry. Bernice says, hey, Dad, here, what does it say? I hear people calling their children stupid among.
Oh, I hate that.
Whoo.
I do not do that.
I can't stand it.
I do not like that.
No, not at all. Not at all. We used to not throw our kids away, as done so much today. My Lord.
Yes.
I think this is a very interesting comment. I've yet to see a normal person. Me either.
See, I told you, get rid of that clock. Stop it, VA. Thank you.
That's what I get. That's what I get.
You don't need no clock. Go ahead.
Me either, KFC. I ain't seen a normal one yet. And if you say you're normal, you're lying.
We all crazy. We all crazy.
Well, I'm not. Well, I remember when I lost my mind. Not that place. Yes, Jesus will not get mad if you go to therapy. I used to believe that. When I finally just started going to therapy, I really thought, oh my God, I hope God's not mad at me. Like, don't lie. I really thought that. John says, yeah, I haven't, KFC. Me either. I will be glad. Now, let me see. I will be glad that you are crazy because you don't go to the. Fulana, retype that real quick. I believe we need to study about the opposite sex. I think that's so interesting, and I believe that too. Sharon says, so brave and beautiful as you break the cycle. Congrats on your new life. Absolutely. I think that was directed towards you, Thomas.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And I believe we're all
on the spectrum. Well, we know Falana is.
Oh! Falana, you should have been up here to get Thomas.
Thomas, what's wrong with your mind?
She's crazy just like me. Crazy recognize crazy. Okay. I'm crazy too.
Oh, okay.
I don't even. Okay. Hold on. Crazy might not be the best word for people who are on, the other side. We can joke about it now because a lot of us have worked through a lot. So, let me say, I remember when
they said that they used to say that. Yes, you're right, VA. Crazy people, leave those crazy people alone.
Correct. And right. I was called that. Now you can call me that now. I don't care because I'm on the other side of it. But when I first started going to therapy, you say crazy, I was punching a hole in the wall. And I was hoping your face was between the fist and the wall. Don't call me crazy because that was trigger for me. Because it was tough to admit big old strong me got to go see a therapist. It was ego. I honestly, it was ego. And I had to let go of ego. And I never forget, first it was Dr. Yancey. I sat down. Well, first, all right, I'm gonna say this. I ain't used my time, so let me say this real quick. Let me put myself on 2 minutes because I know me.
No, oh Lord.
That's not the trigger for Thomas at clown.
It is a trigger.
He like to be in control. And there's one. Hold on, I can take my time.
I just want you all to talk. Just have a conversation.
We're claiming my time. We're claiming my time.
Okay.
Thank you. So, no, I went to my primary care physician. There are two women that saved my life: Dr. Mobiology and Dr. Eileen Yancey. Y'all might have heard me tell this story. I went to my primary care physician. We were almost done, and I said, "I got one more thing." I says, "I'm really stressed, and I think I need counseling." And I told her, I said, "I've been having a hard time finding a therapist that meets my health insurance." She says, "No, don't worry. We have therapists here on staff, and they can take it." I said, "Are you sure?" Because she said, "Don't worry." And she started asking me questions. By the time she finished with the questionnaire, she looked at me and says, "You are severely depressed, and I should keep you right now, but I'm not." And she assigned me medicine, and she said, "Go out there and set an appointment for a therapist now." I set the appointment. I got my meds, and I really felt like I was betraying God, y'all, when I got those meds. I really felt like I was. And then Dr. Eileen Yancey, I sat down when I got the appointment with her, and I didn't know what to expect. My first time in therapy, only saw therapy on TV, and black Pentecostals don't do therapy. So for me to be there, and so she says, "Why are you here?" First question out the gate, "Why are you here?" I said, "Because if I don't get help, I'm going to ruin all my dreams." And that was the beginning of the rest of my life. Me leaving abusive situations, therapy. Me coming into myself, therapy. And to this day, I have an appointment this Monday at 3:30, therapy. I recommend, and let me say this, therapy starts off as you needing it because you have to be, okay, she's coming back in. Hold on one second, add to stage. Therapy starts off as you needing it, but then once you grow and evolve and change, therapy becomes maintenance. And one of my self-care rituals, John, since I have so many of them, is therapy for me now, because therapy.
See, Thomas told you to get ready to act up.
Moving on. So I want to play this commercial. I will play this commercial real quick, and then we're coming back with one more conversation, and that is faith in God or in self. All right. Hold on one second. Let me take this off. I need somebody to start working this behind the scenes. All right. We will be right back. I would love for you to join our email community. In the description box of this video is a link. You click it, put your name and email address in the information, press submit, and you are going to be a part of our email community. But guess what? You got to check your spam box because there's a double opt-in. So you got to confirm that you truly meant to sign up. Would you like to be notified every time we go live? There's a simple way to do that. Join our free text club. All you got to do is text V Terrell Hill to this number, 833-458-3658. You just text it. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658. All right, this is the last announcement, and then we're going back to the content. I am gifted to help people become their best self, and I want to offer you a free consultation. There has never been one person that has had a free consultation with me that did not leave better than when they came, all right? All of that information I just went over is in the description box connected to this video. All right, let's get back to the content. Welcome to Conscious Culture. My name is V. Terrell Hill, and I have my friends with me. John is now in the hot seat. We got JP beside me under John, Thomas. Right. Right, John, you didn't notice? And now Kashai is at the bottom.
I heard Kashai got off on purpose.
Yeah, so she can get up under, right?
Yeah.
I love it. All right, one more conversation. Do me a favor. I see somebody liked it. Somebody liked the show. If you have not liked the show yet, please do me a favor. Please like and please comment. I appreciate you guys so much. All right. Oh, hold on for a second. My dad says, I have never been, but I used to think the same way, but now I recommend it. I love it, Dad. Oh, y'all, this is funny. This little dog.
I want to know, does Dad heal? Does he go to therapy?
He says he's never been, but he used to think the same way about therapy was working against God or what have you, but now he recommends it. Yeah.
He recommends it. So does that mean that he goes to therapy?
Comments. Are you not reading this comment down here? I have never been. But I used to think
never been. But maybe right now he might decide to get a therapist.
You know what? Let me stop talking for my dad. He's a well-bodied man. Dad, Thomas got a question for you. Can you answer the question, please? In the meantime, this is my dad's dog, Bella. Y'all see the little doggy picture on this thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's Bella. Yeah. All right. Oh, good. Thank you, Falana. Absolutely loving it. Thank you, Falana. All right. Last one, really quick. It should be simple, I think, unless we fall into something. Faith in God or in self. All right. Now, where does your faith lie? In a higher power, in yourself, or in both? Let's discuss the role of faith in our lives, how it shapes our decisions, and the balance between spiritual belief and self-confidence. Oh my gosh. John, you're in the hot seat, man. We got 10 minutes.
Of course, my faith in God is first. And if I have faith in God, that spills over to my faith in myself. I would not have faith in myself before faith in God because I'm just as crazy as a bed bug. So no, that's not going to work. So I have to have faith in God.
I love. JP, what you got?
Ooh, that's a sticky situation because we were taught God. And so if I was never taught God, I would just have faith in myself. But since I was taught God, I do have faith in both self and God. And I think, ultimately we're one, God and self.
Interesting. All right, Thomas, what you got?
Yes, I agree with Jennifer. We, me and God are one and the same, but I know that my help comes from Him. You know what I mean? And He created me, and when I die, I'm going back to Him. I feel like when my faith is strong in God, my faith in myself is strong at the same time.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, all right. So what I hear is everyone. Oh, go ahead. Kashai, you're next.
Okay. So to me, I have faith in myself, and what I can't handle, God takes over the rest because I can lean on Him. So that's, you know, that's even how my confidence works. I know if I was made to be in this room, then evidently I'm supposed to be ruling this room. So
yeah. I love. Okay, wow, that was fast. Let me see. What do I think? Where does my faith life in a higher power or in yourself? I think that I started off my spiritual journey with faith in a higher power and no faith in me at all. As I was thinking, balancing, judging the fruit in my life, I realized that I needed to not only have faith in a higher power, but I needed to have faith in me. Now, I will say this. I think if you had to choose one or the other, to have faith in yourself is faith in God. That's my personal belief. Of course, it's a safe space. So no one on this panel or in the private community has to believe what I believe. But I believe that if I had to choose one, I could get more good accomplished in my life by believing in myself than believing in God versus believing in God and not believing in myself. That is my personal opinion. Now, so how I look at it now is my belief in self is a testimony of my belief in God. It is an honor of my belief in God. So they are one and the same at this point. But if I had to do it either or, like a would you rather, I would choose belief in self. That's my personal opinion. All right. Wow. We got through that fast. So I see the hot ticket item for Safe Space is mental health, because that's the one we put our foot in today. All right. Well, that was fast. Thomas.
Thank you.
All right. All right. And then Falana says, and both. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I need to do this real quick, y'all. It's not going to take me long at all. All right. Hold on. I need to switch this real quick. 1 second. Bear with me. Okay. I need to do this. I need to do this. And I need to do this. Ain't that lady looking good today?
Yes.
That lady is giving 10s across the board. Oh my. Yes,
we
sir.
see you, Cassandra. We see you.
Listen, Kashan trying to get her Kashan trying to have matching pajamas by Christmas, baby. Kashan trying to have matching. Listen, if you're single out there and you're looking for a holy woman of God, you don't contact her. You join Safe Space first. And then let me, and you DM me. Thomas,
he's trying to get me to go up under this desk. This is crazy.
And you DM me when you get into the Safe Space community, and then we're gonna have a talk, and I'll talk to her, and you let me find out you say something to her before I do, and I'm gonna take your money. You won't get a refund, and I'm gonna block you.
Oh wow!
I mean, just shining. Let me know if you get the matching pajama sets by December, Kasha. Stella done got the room. Stella went to the Bahamas this week, boy. I do want to say this real quick.
Oh, this looks better. For next time, BH, we need to be closer to the screen. Okay? I felt like I was a shadow. But now I feel like I'm alive now. Y'all can see me?
I do.
But if I do it like that, sir, I don't have no room for the clock. And the clock is what's
important. We don't need
no
clock.
Oh, yes, we do. So, God dog it.
Does the clock have to be visible? Like, you know, we know it's there, but do we have to see it?
Or what I can do, I'll figure out a way to do it, because if we don't need the clock.
So much better. I see myself.
Oh, because that's what's most important, right, Thomas?
Yeah, and I can see you.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you.
And they can see you.
No, now, all joking aside, though, all joking aside, see what it is what y'all don't see is I have the boxes set up so if more people come on. But
okay.
So for example, if the fifth person come on right now, they would go right by John. Then a seventh would be, a fifth person would be right by John. Sixth would be do JP. So it looks empty now but what happens if, what I'm probably going to do is this. I'm going to make one for us main four. And then if we ever have to go to a 5, I'll just switch to this layout. So Thomas, next week, your box will be bigger so you can be seen because that's important.
Yes.
Oh,
That's very
Lord,
important.
Thomas.
Very important for Thomas.
I want the people to see me.
We want people to see the How about that? All right.
Oh, no.
You have,
Yeah, put them on close. That's right.
You was wrong for that. Okay.
Yeah. Look, you're right. See? Right. Want to be seen. Might as well do everybody. This is what Pastor John looks like.
Oh,
you ain't got to do no close up on me. I'm good.
What you say, Jennifer? I didn't hear you.
I said you didn't have to do no close up on me. I'm good. I'm not Thomas. I don't need self gratification.
Remember you said
Now,
remember you said that.
I need to say this real quick. This lady right here, and I apologize to Pastor John because it was his birthday last Wednesday, and I totally forgot, but I didn't forget this one. This lady's here's birthday is today. Bernita.
Oh, happy birthday, Bernita.
Happy
birthday, Bernita.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Birthday.
She's 23.
Another Scorpio in the house.
Yeah, now y'all Scorpios.
I love Scorpios.
Oh, Lord, don't get him started.
Like all my friends are Scorpios.
You said what, John?
You have good friends.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Scorpios are very loyal.
They just got to keep that flesh under control.
Very loyal.
They're very loyal. They are.
Hold on, John.
It's time to go.
I said,
They're loyal, but they're stubborn too. Scorpios are stubborn.
Let me tell you who's. Well, now hold on, Thomas. Do you know that the most stubborn sign is, if you ask me? Tauruses.
Cancer.
And Thomas is. Now, let me tell you, I can't stand. Hold on. Can I say this? I don't think I can say this. Let me say this. Cancers. Hold on. What you say? Akasha?
This never stops before. Go ahead. We're okay.
Hold on. Oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I'm trying not. I don't want to offend nobody. Who on here is a Cancer?
That's my mom's sign, and she a lot.
Cancers. Listen, there was a Cancer that I knew that was a Cancer to my existence, and I ain't been able to look at Cancers right since. Now TJ is a Cancer. You said what now?
They're not bad people. They just can be extreme.
They're irritating. Now, TJ is a Cancer. Oh, hold on, I'm talking about your mama. Hold on, Kasha, is your mama?
What's your sign? What's your sign to VH again?
I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini.
Oh, I knew that without the statement.
Oh, be careful.
I've been thinking that you're a Scorpio. You're a Gemini.
That's why I can be serious in one moment and then go straight to cutting up the next moment. Say something godly divine one moment and then say something out of order the next. That's them twins working at me. And they strong too. Now, in my opinion, June Cancers are better than July Cancers. July Cancer. Okay, your mom might not be that bad, but a July Cancer?
They can get rough. Your prayer life.
In a bunch of prayer life. Jennifer, what are you?
Pisces.
Oh, I love Pisces. My mommy is a Pisces.
I don't know Pisces.
My ex was a Pisces. Oh, I love Pisces.
Oh, do you?
Okay. I do. They're easy to talk to. They're easy to talk to. They're very creative. But they're very loyal. Very loyal. But they secretive.
Hard loving.
They secretive and as far as like their business, yeah. They'll never tell you anything about them.
Thomas, you see that comment about you?
What did it say? Thomas has same white teeth. Has some white teeth. Oh, you like my teeth? You like my smile? Has some white teeth.
It's a family show. Please don't,
I brush my teeth and I gargle.
Family show. Don't go too deep in your mouth. It's a family show.
Right.
Who is that? Is that Christy?
That's Christy.
Yes.
Vernita, KFC, happy birthday. Woo! Lord have mercy. Listen, all right, let me say this and then we're going to go. I think I'm tired. No, that's not what I'm saying. Thank you for watching another episode of Consciousness. Why can't I get this right? What is it?
Conscious culture.
Conscious culture. Thank you for watching another episode of Conscious Culture. If you've made it here thus far, do me a favor, all right? If you've been watching this and you truly have enjoyed this, please do me a favor and like, share, subscribe, and comment, all right? One more thing, and you're going to actually, you know what? You're going to hear this on the commercial, but as well, join our email community. 2 emails a week. We don't spam you. Tomorrow's email comes out at 9:30. I think on TikTok I said it came out today, but it comes out tomorrow at 9:30, and it's all about structuring to get rid of stress. And that is very important. Someone said that if you are stressed, bring more structure to your life, all right? And maybe I still feel like y'all snatched my wig. So maybe what y'all was seeing on the video was the structure so that I can handle the stress.
Right.
Okay, we'll buy it.
No. You ain't got to buy it.
Watch it to relax. I'm still gonna watch it to relax.
Absolutely.
All right, now that we got that out the way. All right. All right, but nonetheless, join the email community. That information is in the video description box of this video. You can join our email text club. That information is also in the video description box. You'll get text messages when we go live on TikTok, when we go live on YouTube. I got a special video supposed to go out today, but it might go out tomorrow with Kiki Palmer. You're going to get a link for that. All of that information is going to be in the video description box. Thomas, thank you. Pastor John, thank you. JP, Jennifer Palmer, thank you. Kashai, thank you. Thank you guys so much. Those of you guys that are still watching, thank you. Safe Space community, please be on time tomorrow. I'm going to try to hold out to start the session to 8:40. That gives people a 10-minute window. Be on time tomorrow because I have a lot to talk about. And then my mother's going to be on, and we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about what we talked about today about, well, not really, reconciliation. Oh, sorry, KFC.
Chris has a cancer. You were talking about her.
Sorry. My bad. Now, you know I love you, Chris. I just love you so much. I just love her. I love you so much. It don't make no sense. All right. My mother's good. You guys have heard me talk about my past when it comes to abuse. Well, I talked to my mother Saturday, and I told her that as I begin to grow and talk to more people, I would love to share my story. And I asked her, would she be okay considering she's a part of the story? And she said, absolutely. So we fell into a very enlightening, a personally enlightening conversation as a son. And I said, why don't we bring this to Safe Space on Thursday? So in the private community, my mother and I will be having a one-on-one conversation that you guys will be involved in. And we're going to talk about what happened, how it happened from her perspective, how it happened from my perspective, how we broke apart and what that felt like, and then what it took for us to get back together where we have the relationship that we have now. It's going to be super vulnerable for me. I might not be as playful as I normally am because this is my story. This is our story at this point. And both of us have two different perspectives of the story and outlooks of it. And that's important too, because when you talk about healing and understanding and forgiving, that don't mean that you share perspectives. That means that you listen to each other and you understand each other. So I almost didn't want to do it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. We're going to have this conversation because we're going to grow. And as we grow, I need to be able to tell the story without feeling like I'm harming my mother. And I don't want to do that. And the best way to do that is to have the conversation over and over again. All right. Another thing I thought about, and for those of you guys that know my past, is by me telling this, that's one less thing that can be used against me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's important that you air out all personal things that are close to you. If you want to disarm people, you air it out, and then no one can hurt you. And I thought about that as well. And so that's why I was saying this on TikTok yesterday. Oh, Lord, I'm talking. I was saying this on TikTok yesterday. Be honest about your life, because if you be honest about your life, nobody can try to hurt you and harm you. And so be as honest as you can be. All right. So what you guys are going to witness on tomorrow is a very honest, vulnerable conversation between a Black mother and their son about how she raised me and how I was raised. All right. So get ready, get ready, get ready. All right. Now, for those of you guys that are watching this later and you're thinking, wow, where's that conversation at? I am going to put this conversation in. Let me see if something comes up real quick. Hold on 1 second. So you see how Falana has this special thing.
Yeah, I think y'all should add this to the live.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put tomorrow's conversation behind the YouTube paywall. As people start joining the YouTube paywall, they'll have access to that. All right. Now, if you see Falana's name right here, even though I haven't opened the doors to join the YouTube paywall, Falana figured it out already and did it today. So she's already, I love that picture of you, Falana. She's already figured it out. And so as I put some more, I got some behind the scenes videos and a lot of stuff we're going to be putting back there. Just bear with me, y'all. It's going to happen within now and the next 2 weeks from now. And then I'm going to open it up and give you guys the link. And if you want to see that footage, the only thing that the current Safe Spacers will not have access to is the footage in YouTube unless you sign up. All right. All right. Love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. And for the Safe Space community, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 8:30. Oh, hold on. The commercial. Bye. I hope you enjoyed today's show. I really, really, really want to connect with you, all right? I would love for you to join our email community. In the description box of this video is a link. You click it, put your name and email address in the information, press submit, and you are going to be a part of our email community. But guess what? You got to check your spam box because there's a double opt-in. So you got to confirm that you truly meant to sign up. So as soon as you sign up, about 3 minutes after, check your spam box and let these people know this ain't spam. Would you like to be notified every time we go live? There's a simple way to do that. Join our free text club. All you got to do is text V Terrell Hill to this number, 833-458-3658. You just text it. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658. I am gifted to help people become their best self, and I want to offer you a free consultation. There has never been one person that has had a free consultation with me that did not leave better than when they came, all right? All of that information I just went over is in the description box connected to this video.